everybody. Oh, okay. We're just gonna deal with that lighting. Okay, so I chose to do a mukbang today. You guys probably won't see a lot of my food, but we have this casserole thing we made last night, which I like. I think I'm gonna end up taking off my glasses because of the fact that there's a huge glare, so we're gonna lose those. But we have this casserole, and then I have Tostitos chips with some Tostitos salsa. That sounded so boring. That was awesome. Jacob's over there. He's gonna get music ready. By the way, I'm gonna play music. I don't put that in my thing. But please don't copyright us. Okay. Oh, I also have lemonades. Okay, so no one's currently on, which is kind of sad. This is public, so anybody can watch if you want to. I'll probably post this later. Okay, so I guess basically I need to start talking about myself. So my name's Alyssa. I'm 16. I live in Sioux City. I like to read. I know I'm not a nerd, but I like to read. And I don't know, there's a lot of other things I like to do. Like I like to sleep because high school is a pain. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna focus this up a little more. I almost turned off my sound. That would have been bad. Okay. Nobody's watching it. That's cool. So anyway, I am 16, which means I am a sophomore in high school. That's always fun. I love that. There's a lot of things that people do on here. Like, I literally just got done watching Colleen's mukbang. I love her. She just dropped salsa on the floor. You're weird. Hold on. I am trying to get this to set up side by side. What? This? No. That'd be gross. I'll go with you. Go with you. Ignore my brother. You want to stop before you break that or break my laptop charger? Oops. I didn't do that right. Okay, so I'm going to use this website, vloglikepro.com, and they have a bunch of different questions. I'm just gonna read the question and kind of try to answer it. So the first one is, when did you screw everything up but no one ever found out it was you? I don't know. I mean, I've screwed up a lot of times, but mainly people have found out it was my fault. So I don't really have an answer for that question. The second question is, what would you name your boat if you had one? I don't know. You said one time when I asked you that, I was like Melinda. I said Carissa because I like the name Carissa. That's gonna be my daughter's name if I ever have a daughter. I'm gonna scoot up a little bit. Okay. What will finally break the internet? Can we say Kim K's booty? Because I think that already broke the internet. One of the Kardashians are just gonna break the internet one day. It might be Kim. It might be Chloe, Courtney. It could be any one of them. Okay. What celebrity would you rate as a perfect 10? I don't think anybody is really a perfect 10. Like, I'm not a perfect 10. My brother definitely isn't a perfect 10. None of us are really a perfect 10. But, like, if I had to choose who's close to a perfect 10, I don't know. Celebrity. I would say either Danny Goki or Chris Tomlin or someone like that. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to why. You're like, my charger is glitching out my laptop. Oh. Which fictional character would be the most boring to meet in real life? I would say Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. I know, I'm a kid. Deal with it. So yeah. What is the best and worst purchases you've ever made? That's my brother. There. Best purchase I've ever made. I would say the thing I got my mom not that long ago, which is this blanket from Walmart that's like $15, but it was worth it because it's like a sequins blanket. It's really cool. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, the worst purchase I've made. I would say something like makeup products. There was this one thing I bought off of Wish. It was like a small palette, you know, the ones they trick you out with to say that, hey, will you go get us fruit punches, please? Say that, oh, this palette is this big, but then in reality, it's like this small. It sucks. I'm never buying that again. I wanted to buy the makeup brushes, but I didn't. Sorry if it looks like I'm cross-eyed for a second. If you had to change your name, what would your new name be, and why would you choose that name? Jacob, will you plug this into an actual charger port? Because it's like freaking out my freaking laptop. I don't know what just happened. Don't. What'd you get a steak knife for? Okay, so new name.
Don't
I've always felt like I should be a Sally or no, I'm joking. Shantae. definitely be my new name, Shantae Marie Hudgens. Yep, that works. Why? Because I guess the reason I would choose it is because it goes more with my cultural background. Well, the half of my cultural background. What are some things that sound like compliments but are actually insults? When a guy says you're thick, okay? Or there's another one, someone texted me one time. I think they were like drunk, but they were like, you're like my pinky toe, small and cute, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bang you on my dresser tonight. Never fall for that. It's gross. What's a body part that you wouldn't mind losing? Does hair count as? No, that wouldn't count as a body part. I mean, which cheap, like less cheap fat would be nice. But honestly, I wouldn't mind losing a finger. Like my pinky, wouldn't mind losing it. What's your biggest screw up in the kitchen? Oh my god. There was one time I was making brownies, okay. I messed up on the oil part. So I added a second package of brownies to the package of brownies that I messed up, and they looked fine. But like when you'd lift up the batter with the um, spatula stir thing we were using, it was like extra runny because of how much stuff was in it. So yeah, that's pretty much my biggest screw up in the kitchen. Or burning myself with oil in culinary class because I dropped a beignet too hard into the oil and it splashed back at me and it hit me. I don't know if you can see it, but it's up here on my chest. So like this section of my lips and my chest. What's the worst commercial you've seen recently? To be honest, I have only really seen a lot of like ads because I watch YouTube a lot. But the worst commercial that I've seen lately, or not lately, but a while ago, was that Skittles commercial. I think it was an ad, but it was the Skittles commercial where the newlywed couple were doing it on a bed and the guy came Skittles. That was just no. Why is it so bad? Well, you can think about that yourselves. Um, did you ever see that commercial? No. The one with the guy and the chick doing it on the bed, and the guy comes Skittles. Yeah. I hate that commercial. That commercial is literally stupid.
I'm gonna choke Alyssa. Okay? Nobody's watching you.
What's the closest thing to real magic? Okay. Closest thing to real magic. I don't even know. I'm gonna skip that question because I don't have an answer for that question. What's the craziest thing one of your teachers has done? Literally, one of my teachers, has like yelled or threatened a student before in her class in front of a principal. That was awesome. I loved that. We were all laughing. Oh, Mr. Portoff. Sorry, I just shook the laptop really bad. Mr. Portoff was watching PORN in class one day when my brother was with him and got caught by the police officer. So that was fun. No, he didn't get fired, but he had gotten a warning. I would have fired him. Who's the messiest person you know? Oh my god, there's a lot of people. So far, it's one of my principals because, like, my principal has so much stuff on his desk. So at North High, we have 4 principals: Mr. Domkreger, Mr. Bemis, Mr. Koch, and Miss Swenson. And so my grade has Mr. Bemis as a principal. Okay, and like he literally has nothing but papers spread over his desk because he's the one that deals with attendance issues and also deals with ingenuity kids and the dropout stuff, like how close you are to dropping out. So that looks really negative, but oh well. Next question. What is something you've always wanted to try but been too scared to? Anything dealing with heights. So like bungee jumping or zip lining. Yeah, no. What quote or saying do people spout but is completely BS? Oh Jesus, there's a lot of them. The grass is always greener because sometimes it's really not. Like somebody will tell you that. I told my friend that and he's like, he literally was like pissed. He was annoyed that I said that, I think. But um what's something your brain tries to make you do and you have to will yourself not to do it? There's a lot of things. I used to have a history with stealing. And yeah, that is definitely one of them. You can see it better on this arm. This, definitely. What is the dumbest way you've been injured? I've never broken a bone or anything, but like, I know. Okay, so there was one time I was literally dancing like around in a circle during a tornado warning because my dad was playing music, and I sprained my ankle. Like I was literally just spinning around in a circle and I sprained my ankle. How the heck do you sprain your ankle while just spinning? Please let me know if that's ever happened to any of you because it's happened to me a lot. Like I'll like be walking outside and we have holes in our yard and I mentally know that we have holes in our yard, but I'll still like trip over them and sprain my ankle. I've sprained my ankle a lot. My ankles, I should say. If you could know the absolute and total truth to one question, what question would you ask? I don't even know. Like that's something I really have to think about because I honestly don't even know. Oh, we're adding fruit punch to the mukbang. I'm just I can't even think about that question right now. Um, what's the most interesting thing you've seen or read this week? I'm gonna be 100% honest. I've been focusing on school a lot this week because of the fact that we have third quarter coming up. Or fourth quarter is starting tomorrow, which is Monday, March 25th. Yeah. So we have fourth quarter starting on Monday, and I'm literally only failing one class right now. So I guess the most interesting thing was the Holocaust book we read in English. It was by Elie Wiesel, I don't know. And he was or still is, a survivor of the Holocaust. I gotta look that up because I think he might actually still be alive, but I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm gonna be quiet for a couple seconds. Okay. My throat is like cutting out on me. Is Ellie Wiesel still alive? It literally searched up, my throat was cutting out on me. Is Ellie Wiesel still alive?
Elie Wiesel died in Manhattan, New York on July 2nd, 2016.
Oh, so no, he died 3 years ago. But I wonder, his wife actually I'm trying to think. His wife translated the book that he wrote in French. Okay, so his wife, actually, I know this story because of my English teacher. His wife is the French woman that he met at camp, like a concentration camp, which is an odd way to meet, like a really sad way to meet, but I thought it was pretty cool because they both got to they both had the same experiences. Um, I can look up if Marion is still alive. I don't think she is.
Your expression vibes.
Oh, she's with me. Ignore him.
What happened to the tablet?
It's literally still sitting right there.
It's playing music?
No. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna read this to you guys. So basically, Marion was a Holocaust survivor herself. Holy, that's not in my throat.
Slice. Just keep popping and
Okay, yeah. Okay. So she was born in Vienna as Marion Erster. She's generally known as the wife of Nobel Peace Prize winner Elie Wiesel. Wait, I don't know how to say his last name. Wiesel. She was a Holocaust survivor herself. She was also a tireless activist and has worked with her husband on many humanitarian projects and publications throughout their marriage. Mrs. Wiesel's, I don't know, family had escaped Austria during the Holocaust by hiring a guide to illegally transport them to Belgium. However, once the Nazis took over Belgium in 1940, her family was taken to an internment camp in France. Mrs. Wiesel's family escaped from camp in 1942 when her mother sold her jewelry to bribe another guide to take them across the border to Switzerland, where they remained until 1947. Excuse me. In 1959, she married F. Peter Rose, and they had a daughter named Jennifer. In 1960, they had a daughter in a year of marriage. That's kind of bad. Marianne divorced Peter in 1969 and married Ellie Wiesel that same year in Jerusalem. The pair became a writing team as well as a couple. Fluent in 5 languages, Mrs. Wiesel translated his works, many of which were originally written in Yiddish or French. In 1986, Mrs. Wiesel co-funded with her husband the Ellie Wiesel Foundation for Humanity. The foundation is dedicated to combating indifference, intolerance, and injustice. Their programs include an essay contest on the topic of ethics for high school students in the U.S. As well as international conferences for young people in conflict-ridden countries. Marianne Wiesel, I hope I'm saying that right because I don't want to disrespect them. But anyway, Mrs. Wiesel has 2 children, Jennifer, her daughter from her first marriage, and she had a son with Ellie, and his name was Elisha or Elijah. Okay. And yeah, it doesn't say if she's still alive or not. I really hope she is because that would be cool. She'd be over 100, but that would be cool. That didn't answer my question.
Go follow my TikTok, Jacob Johnson 501. Don't follow her.
Ouch. Okay. So I'm not sure if she's still alive, considering the fact that he only died 3 years ago. She might still be alive. It didn't say. Is Dad here? Wait, I'm short.
That is here. Actually,
I know he's lying. Anyway, yeah. Interesting. Hold on. I don't know where I was. Okay, so what ridiculous thing has someone tricked you into doing or believing? There's a lot of things. I don't even want to get into that. If you were given a 1-minute ad slot during the Super Bowl, holy crud, that you couldn't sell, what would you fill it with? Literally just a segment of me singing. Anything. Literally. Ugh. I totally just stained the carpet. Okay.
I'm fine with my nails right now. But, can I have a chips and
I'm gonna eat them.
No, I'm gonna eat them.
Not all of them, but
I'm not eating them like that.
okay.
The music is off because my tablet's dead.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. I'm just gonna play songs I have downloaded so I don't 100% get copy. Well, I guess they're not my songs, so I can still get.
She's gonna play couple songs because she's married to Jacob.
Time's been ticking, hearts are running. Think that Cupid's up to something. You ask me how I feel.
I love this
I say
song.
nothing.
Sure.
But lately, colors seem so bright, and the stars light up the night. My feet they feel so light. I'm ignoring all the signs. I
What's
keep
the
on
most
running.
useless talent I have?
I keep your wondering, keep your hunting for
Clarinet. I don't play clarinet anymore, so I can't really get anywhere with that. So the clarinet. Where is the worst smelling place you've been? My school. There's a hallway in my school that literally that hallway so much. Are you playing music now?
I'm not too far.
Anyway, What was that? Okay, so there's a hallway in my school that literally smells of nothing but sewage. Because there's a sewage thing that runs through there. And yeah, it's just gross. Which 3 words describe me best? Silly, blonde, even though obviously I'm not blonde. And fun? I don't know. I'm not really fun. Where was that question? I passed it. Hold on. What is my best feature? Literally nothing. I guess my eyes. I like my eyes a lot. Which common saying or phrase describes you? I don't even know. It's a saying or a phrase, you dork. Anyone that is to do with Sagittarius is mostly me. Hold on, Sagittarius. Sagittarius.
Wait, what's Eva's phone number?
Sayings. I don't know.
Check, you have her phone number.
Sagittarius always get a bad reputation for being honest. That's not me. Sagittarius won't give up without one hell of a fight. Sometimes that's me. Like, if you're messing with my family, I will kill you. Don't play. You don't want to be on a Sagittarius's shit list. As forgiving as they tend to be, don't think you're warranted in continuously screwing them over. The shade they'll give you might just have you bend it on one knee. That is definitely for real though. Like, I don't even know how he's recording me, but yeah, yeah, that's definitely something that goes with a Sagittarius saying. You know, it's just kind of crazy, but otherwise, no. Like, if you're gonna screw a Sagittarius over 1,100 times, I don't know. That's not even a number. But like, just don't screw over Sagittarius because honestly, we will find a way to embarrass you or kick your guys' ass. Okay, moving back to the questions. What's the best thing that happened to you this week? My best friend, I finally got to give him his half of our gift. We're saying best friend because my brother says he's my boyfriend, but he's not my boyfriend. Where was I? Oh, who was your role model when you were a child? Who? Kelly who?
The singer.
No, when you were a kid. When I was a child. Oh my god, that was 2002. I don't even know. I would say a lot of different people. My mom is definitely up there. This is a 34-minute video. Oh, who was your favorite teacher and why? My favorite teacher, I never had Miss Rowe. My favorite teacher was Mrs. Keating. I miss her so much.
Why am I calling it one good time? That's here. Bro.
Hello. Oh,
Why do you never call me, Dad?
okay. All right, see you in a minute.
I need socks.
I need to wear shoes. I want to finish this though.
I call shotgun.
Hi guys.
This 40